Hey everyone, I'm going to have a chat about the third novel in the Pawn Star Brothers series, Love Never Dies, under my adult author name of LJ Diva. This one you would need a box of Kleenex for. It's about the gay romance of Tomas and his husband Roger, who met and fell in love in a nightclub in Miami in 1977. Roger was Tomas's second love. If you've read the other stories, you'd know what happened to his first one. But this is the love story that happens through the AIDS HIV epidemic that happens in the early 80s. It starts off in 1980. So if you've read Forever and the original Pawn Star Brothers novel or the novellas, you will know that they've all gotten married, that there are kids. So we've jumped a few years from Forever into this one, 1980 through to 1982. And so it covers the really early turbulent times of the AIDS pandemic and what happened to all the gay men and how, I've killed off almost all gay characters in the whole story to date in this book. That's why it's sad. I wrote it across 3 weeks in 2016 in November, and at the same time I was doing research, so I was also watching movies on AIDS, news stories on AIDS, documentaries on AIDS, all of the stories I was reading, all of the stuff I was watching. I was bawling my eyes out for the whole 3 weeks I was writing this. I was killing off every gay character that I could, that I'd mention, that was in the books. I let rip, basically. And this is the gay love story of the whole series. Even though they met in Pawn Star Brothers and got married and had their love blossom in Forever, this is their story, Tomas and Roger, and what their family will do to support them and help them through it while their friends and their co-workers and everyone else is dying around them. And the deaths start early in this book. So if you hate death like I do, look, as an author, I fully understand why death needs to happen in a book. As a reader, I hate it. I cry, especially when it's children or young teenagers, or just, people you become emotionally attached to, characters you become emotionally attached to. When they're killed off, it's like, no, don't kill them. And yeah, so I cried for the whole 3 weeks I wrote this. And even now, all these years later, from 2016, just thinking about some of the stories that I saw while doing my research make me tear up now. So it's two gay men being married. Well, it wasn't legal back then, but Jenny gave them a wedding anyway. So it's their love story through the turbulent times of the HIV AIDS epidemic from 1980 to 1982. And if it's something you would enjoy, or you've read the other two books, don't miss it, even though it's sad and you'll cry, because there are some things that happen in here that will then link up to the rest of the books in the series. So, because the next book will jump 25 years from the end of this book. So you do kind of need to read it if you're reading the series in order. So that's Love Never Dies, the third novel in the Pawn Star Brothers series, under my adult author name of LJ Diva. This is one of my favourite covers in the whole series. The other is DeLuca and Spiros and Jenny, I think. Yeah, those three, especially in the dust jacket. Paperback, dust jacket, hardcover and ebook at all good online bookstores. And if you're into gay romance, gay love, then give Love Never Dies a go. By me, under my adult author name of LJ Diva.